Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. What happened to Big Ed Brown and Rose Vega after 90 Day Fiancé? Before the 90 Days Season 4. It's been 5 years since Rose Vega and Big Ed Brown showcased their romance on 90 Day Fiancé. Before the 90 days, and here's what they are up to now. Big Ed was a photographer from San Diego who had been single for 30 years since his divorce from his first wife. He met Rose, a single mom from the Philippines who was 31 years younger than him. Big Ed and Rose had connected on Facebook, after which he flew to meet her in person on the show. Big Ed had been dishonest with Rose from the start about his height and his desire to get a vasectomy, while Rose wanted to have more kids. Big Ed's height was affected by Klippel-Feil syndrome, making it look like he had no neck. The American man putting mayonnaise in his hair after dyeing it to look younger for Rose criticized her appearance and lifestyle. He made fun of Rose's living conditions and told her that her breath smelled. Rose eventually had enough of his controlling and inconsiderate nature and dumped Big Ed. If it hadn't been for 90 Day Fiancé, no one would have known about Rose. Romancing Big Ed on screen with the hopes of a better future in the U.S. worked in her favor because she was praised for dumping her toxic partner and also became successful in her country financially after the show. Rose started looking different after the show. She posted selfies that showed she had completely transformed her look by wearing heavy makeup and styling her hair differently. This side of Rose was new to viewers. It helped brands also see her through a different lens. By October 2020, Rose had revealed her drop-dead gorgeous look by transforming her face, hair, and overall body. Rose had wavy, pink-hued hair with silver makeup and golden brown tan skin, which complemented her white off-shoulder dress. This was just the beginning of her modeling journey for Rose. She went on to become a top online influencer, collaborating with beauty, wellness, and makeup brands. Rose soon launched her YouTube channel. She renovated the house from 90 Day Fiancé and even bought a new one. Meanwhile, Big Ed also became a popular name and face back home, even if it was for the wrong reasons. Big Ed returned to the franchise with a new girlfriend. He starred in 90 Day, the Single Life Season 1, where he met Liz, who worked as a waitress at his favorite San Diego restaurant. Liz and Big Ed got to know each other better during the COVID-19 pandemic. She liked how kind he was towards her daughter Riley. Liz claimed to have seen a different side to Big Ed than the one he showed in public. However, Liz and Big Ed were also not compatible as a couple. Big Ed claimed it was because Liz had a hidden temper which was too much to handle when he broke up with her for the 15th time. This was just before they were going to get married in August 2023, after 3 years of an on-off relationship. Big Ed even called off their wedding without letting Liz know. She begged for him to take her back because she thought she'd never meet anyone else. Yet Liz's new boyfriend, Jason Zuniga, is quite an upgrade. By December 2021, Rose had a special someone in her life. She had not disclosed his identity yet but went to Thailand to meet him in January 2021. Fans had assumed it was yet another middle-aged white man like Big Ed, since some of Rose's vacation pictures showed the man's hands. Rose revealed his identity in April 2022. She posted a YouTube video of taking her boyfriend to meet her strict father. His name was Greg Sherwinski, and he was from Melbourne, where he worked as the director and founder of the Australian real estate company Ray White Mordialloc. Rose hinted at a breakup with Greg in December 2022. She opened up about what she was looking for in her next partner. Rose said that she wanted a man who would not make her feel like she owed him, because he gave her time and money. She wanted a sincere man whose efforts she could reciprocate. Interestingly, Rose has spent several months living in Australia from January 2023 with her son, Prince, joining her in April 2023. As of December 2024, Rose is back in the Philippines, where she has opened a vape shop and launched her own beauty products. In September 2024, Big Ed shockingly revealed that he was engaged for the fourth time in his life to a 29-year-old woman. TN's reported that the woman named Portia Raymond was a fan of Big Ed, met at a meet and greet with fans at Capriati's, which is a sandwich shop in Plantation, Florida, via 90 Datha-Melanated Way. Big Ed took the woman out for dinner with a large group and spontaneously made a ring out of a paperclip and proposed to her. However, Portia soon publicly claimed that the engagement was a publicity stunt by the 90-day Fiancé, before the 90 Days star. After the cameras stopped rolling on 90 Day Fiancé. Before the 90 Days Season 4, the turbulent relationship between Big Ed Brown and Rose Vega became one of the most talked about storylines in the franchise's history. Their on-screen relationship, which had started with Ed traveling to the Philippines to meet Rose for the first time, was filled with awkwardness, cultural misunderstandings, and dramatic moments. From Ed's controversial comments to Rose's fierce independence, fans watched as the pair struggled to connect. But what happened to them after the season aired? The aftermath of Season 4. When Before the 90 Days aired, it was clear that Big Ed and Rose's relationship was anything but ordinary. Big Ed, a 54-year-old photographer from San Diego, initially seemed to be a kind, well-meaning man. However, his actions on the show, from showing up to a romantic dinner with bad breath to insulting Rose about her hygiene and finances, quickly turned him into a controversial figure. Fans felt that Ed's behavior was disrespectful and condescending towards Rose, particularly when he demanded that she shave her legs and suggested she take a breathalyzer test. Despite this, many viewers were still hopeful that the couple could work through their differences. On the other hand, Rose was portrayed as a strong, self-reliant woman from the Philippines who had already been through her fair share of hardship. She had been living with her father and younger sister and was initially open to Ed's advances. But her patience wore thin as Ed's actions became more egocentric. Throughout the season, she expressed her desire for honesty and respect, and fans admired her for standing her ground. By the end of the season, Ed had proposed to Rose, but Rose rejected him, citing Ed's disrespectful behavior. The moment was a turning point in their journey, with Rose becoming one of the most empowered and iconic figures in 90 Day Fiancé history. Fans rallied behind Rose, and Ed's reputation was tarnished. Big Ed's post-show life. After the show aired, Big Ed faced significant backlash. His behavior was heavily criticized, and many fans began to question his true intentions. Was he genuinely interested in Rose, or was he simply seeking fame? Ed denied these accusations, but he did take advantage of his newfound notoriety. In the months following the show, Ed found himself becoming a social media influencer. He started a career in the digital space, promoting products, appearing on podcasts, and engaging in sponsored content. His Instagram following skyrocketed, and he began to make appearances at events, and even started offering online consultations and dating advice. However, many of his followers began to see Ed's antics as self-serving, and his popularity began to dip as quickly as it had risen. Critics pointed out that Ed seemed more interested in being famous than genuinely seeking a healthy relationship. Despite the controversies, Ed made several public attempts to move on from Rose. He engaged in brief relationships with other women, which were sometimes documented on social media, but none of them appeared to lead to anything serious. Ed also made headlines when he appeared on 90 Day, The Single Life, where he tried to navigate the dating scene while still struggling with his insecurities. His awkward approach to dating and constant need for validation remained a central theme in his post-show life. Though Ed continued to work in the social media and influencer space, his personal life remained rocky. The media still buzzed around his failed relationship with Rose, and fans often critiqued him for not learning from his mistakes. But Ed was not deterred. He continued to remain active in the 90-Day Fiancé franchise, appearing on various spin-offs and engaging with fans, hoping to regain some of the fame and attention he had once enjoyed. Rose Vega's empowerment. While Ed was struggling to maintain his post-show fame, Rose's life took a very different path. After ending her relationship with Big Ed, Rose became an overnight sensation. Many fans admired her strength and independence in rejecting Ed's mistreatment and standing up for herself. Following the breakup, Rose continued to work as a social media influencer and started sharing her life online. She posted about her family, her travels, and the things that made her happy. Her posts were often inspiring, showing her journey of self-love and growth. Fans rallied behind her, offering support and praising her for embracing her authenticity.